Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I did this triple wrap bracelet. I'm going to be using these 4x4mm glass Czech cube beads and some 0.5mm wax thread. The wax thread fits nicely through the cube beads and I've chose these three colours. I'm going to use the darker purple thread for the middle. And then to do the knotting, I'm going to use the lime green thread first of all, third of the way through the lilac thread, then the last third the lime green thread again. So to attach this shank button, I'm just doing an overhand knot with the inner thread. Then starting with my lime thread, I'm going to do an inch of square knot, which will look something like this. I'm then going to pull up my first cube and I'm going to do 3 square knots after each cube. I've done about a third now in lime green, so now I'm going to add the lilac thread over the tails of the lime green, do 3 square knots, then I carefully trim off those previous lime green threads. After about another third of the way, I use the exact same process, adding lime green thread again. When I've loaded all the cube beads on, I've now got to concentrate on doing a closure for my shank button. I'm going to use these lilac glass C beads. I measured them out, trying it over my button to make sure I've loaded the right amount. Now I'm going to turn the thread back on itself and under the first part of the last knot. I'm then going to secure it by carrying on with my square knotting with my lime thread. At this stage I'm just going to do a knot. I'm going to leave some tails because I'm going to add some seed beads like this in a cube, and to secure them just double knot it. Then I'm going to trim off the excess, and then I'm going to burn off the tiny bit of lilac thread you can see there just to secure that. Here's the finished piece. I used about 60 inches for the inner thread, which was more than enough, and the knotting threads I used about 40 to 50 inches of each. Just adapt accordingly whether you want more or less wraps really. If you need to learn how to do the square knot, I've attached a link in the description of another creator who describes it and shows it perfectly. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, could I ask you to like and subscribe, and hope to see you back soon. Thank you. Bye.